Yo, so you guys want to make $100,000 on Amazon? $100,000 in profit, that is. What is the quickest way to get there if you're going to be selling on Amazon? Let's go ahead, let's talk about it. And it's probably not what you're thinking, it is. Selling on Amazon has absolutely changed our lives. You want to know something? We're going to help you guys get there too.
All these people are talking about wanting to sell you a lifestyle. We're here to sell you a life.
Yo guys, what's up? It's the Dropshipping Terminator. Me and my partner, the Dan of Steel. We talk all about that Amazon life, baby, that Amazon private label dropshipping. We talk about Amazon FBA. We talk about Amazon, all that good stuff, right? And e-commerce in general, Shopify, eBay, all that good jazz. Sounds good to you? You know what to do, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stick around for a little bit, because we're gonna hook you up with all that knowledge, get into the free Facebook group below, because that's what it's all about, baby. That's what it's all about. And for all you regulars, you know what time it is. It's time to go ahead and get right into it. So let's go ahead and talk about how you're gonna make $100,000 in profit. What is the best way? I wouldn't say the quickest way or the easiest way, because it's gonna require some work. So if you don't want to work, skip this video, jump and look at another one of our videos or something, or go look at like cat videos or trains or something, because this is not for you. So the best way to make 100K is wholesaling. Wholesaling by far is the best way to make 100K. All right, just the best way to make it, not just sell 100K, but to actually make 100K in profit. Okay, let's just put that out there. You know, and why is that? The brands are already established, guys. Okay, you're not going to Walmart and paying retail prices and marking them up, or using discounts or rebates or whatever. You're going straight to the distributor. You're going to the wholesaler themselves and getting those products and being able to mark them up. You're gonna get them at way better pricing than you would retail. Way better pricing. It's just a known fact, okay? Like in some cases, wholesale prices are obscenely cheap. I'm like, how do you guys even, like, how do you stay in business with you guys selling these products so freaking low to, you know, people like me? It blows my mind. You know, and on Amazon, you know, the listings are already seasoned. So a lot of these products, you know, that you're gonna be, you know, getting wholesale, the listings are already there. The listings have been there for years. They have tons of natural traffic. They're already highly ranked. People are already looking for them, okay? And since the brands are already trusted and established, guess what? It's not gonna be very difficult to get those sales. Now, in some cases, it might be because there's gonna be multiple sellers on there. Believe me, you're not gonna be the only wholesaler on there, all right? You're just not. But, I mean, you guys don't have to worry about it in most cases. And now, this, you could either wholesale dropship or wholesale FBA. We recommend starting with some wholesale dropshipping if you can, but wholesale FBA is definitely gonna be the way to really, you know, bump that up. Okay, and wholesale prices are hard to beat, man. They're just hard to beat in a lot of cases. Now with private label products, like, yes, you know, the pricing is very nice, especially private label FBA, because you're going to be getting your products made over in China or maybe India, Pakistan, someplace like that. So they're going to be very cheap, you know. But you also run the risk of having, you know, terrible quality. You know, when it comes to like a Cobb downpipe, like that's quality. Like, people know that's quality. People will pay the money for that, okay? Like, I mean, me personally, I ain't buying no Cobb downpipe. Like, I'm buying a downpipe that's reasonably priced that I'm gonna use. But, you know, a lot of people will buy products that are much more expensive, you know, just because. And with wholesale prices, that's a nice little markup for you, man. In some cases, 50%, if not more than that. Like, there's some products that, you know, we get at the shop where I'm like, are you, like, how do you, what? Like, we're getting these for $170, and you guys are selling them, like, you know, the company are selling them for $315.99. I'm like, so I can sell these for your price, or I can cut, and, you know, I mean, there'll be like an embargo saying you can't sell it for prices, you know, too low, but we'll get into that as well. But yo, $315.99 compared to like getting that for $170 something, like, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. And it's something that people would buy all the time. Like, that's imagine you sell one of those a day. Just one of those a day. It's over $100 in profit a day. Like, yo, think about it. It's $3,000 right there. Done and done. Like, woo! See, you know, see what I'm saying? You know, so let's go ahead. Let's talk about the downside. You know, it sounds good, right? It sounds good. Everything sounds fantastic. Sounds all honky-dory. You're like, yeah, wholesaling is the way to go. But there's a catch. Figures, huh? I know. There's always a catch, you know, and in order to wholesale, you're gonna need an EIN at bare minimum, okay? Most wholesalers aren't gonna mess with you unless you're a legitimate business. So you need to have an EIN at minimum, preferably an LLC. You know, come on guys, you're running a real business here. You should definitely present yourselves as such. Like quit, goofing around playing these games, man. Don't be a goofy. That's stupid, And some vendors will require that you already have established contracts with other vendors, okay? Like, so in that case, you guys can have an established contract with BBCW, not BBC. Come on, guys, like, quit being perverts. BBCW, which is a toy distributor. They don't require you to have contracts with other people. So you can get a contract with them and then start working with other distributors to get contracts. You're like, hey, I already got one with BBCW, hook it up, let me get a contract with you, let me get a contract with you, and so on and so forth. And, and it works out quite nicely. And that's how you build your repertoire up, so that way you guys can start listing, those products and all that stuff. Now, you might need a website. So in some cases, there are companies that will require you to have a website. I know it's not fair. It's gonna suck, but you guys can throw something together. You can get somebody on Fiverr to throw together a little WordPress website for like $200, probably even less than that. You're like, look, dude, I just need 2 pages. I need a home page, like a sales page, maybe an about us or something. Who knows? Whatever. But you can definitely get something thrown together for fairly cheap, just to make yourselves look presentable. Okay? And you're gonna sometimes need to buy in. All right, now with some manufacturers like Cobb, we had to do a buy-in. It wasn't like massive. We didn't have to do like a $50,000 buy-in. Same with STM, but you do have to do like a small buy-in in most cases. You get a couple $1,000s worth. I mean, I can't say that's small, but it depends on your vendor, the vendor. Okay, you might not have to do a buy-in, but in some cases, some will require you to do a buy-in because they're like, yo, we know what we have and we know people want to sell, sell our product. And if you're serious, then you'll go ahead and buy in and we'll do business with you. So that could be kind of a hindrance. And, you do kind of need capital to make this happen. Because if you can't, wholesale drop ship, then you're going to need to do FBA. Now, some vendors, and wholesale suppliers will not, wholesale distributors will not allow you to drop ship. They just won't do it. You guys will have to actually purchase those products in bulk and send them in for FBA, which can be, a pretty hefty expense. Not saying that it's going to be a massive expense depending on how many you get, but you may have to, okay? And if you guys don't have capital, up front, that can be a pain, But if you guys watch one of the other videos where we talk about the best cashback credit card for people with bad credit, you can have that card that can help you out. But yeah, so there's that. Now guys, it's not always going to be fun, okay? Wholesaling can be very tricky. You do need resale certificates. You're going to have to apply for those in different states. There's a lot of things that you're going to have to do, okay? You're going to have to jump through some hoops, and you will have to spend a little bit more time getting up to speed. It's not going to be one of those set it and forget it and you're good, or let me just get this knocked out and done. Like, you guys are going to have to put in the effort to to get these wholesale accounts set up. And it can take some time. It might take a week, 2-3 weeks in some cases for a vendor to get back to you and give you approval. They may make you jump through some hoops, and it's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to be the best of times. But if you guys are serious and you really do want to make $100,000 in profit, this is the best way to do it. Okay, it's the best way to do it because there's no games and there's no gimmicks. You guys are not going to have to do the other tricks. You're not going to have to do all the PPC. You guys are going to have to do giveaways. You're not going to have to do a ton of listing optimization or any of that stuff. Things that we would normally have to do when we're bringing new products to the marketplace. You guys don't have to do any of that. You guys literally just have to get these products that people already care about, boom, put them up, and you are good to go. Okay, that's literally what you have to do. All right. And they're gonna sell all the time because people are familiar with those brands. They're already looking for them. You just have to make sure that you can get those products, okay? So that's it, man. That's how you're gonna make $100,000 in profit the easiest way, or at least that's the best way that we know how to make $100,000 in profit on Amazon. Now, obviously you can do that with retail arbitrage, but you're gonna be selling millions of dollars to do so, okay? It's not like you're gonna be waking up, you're like, oh, I did $300,000 in sales. That's not gonna equal $100,000 in profit, not even remotely close, okay? Retail arbitrage, we all know the profit margin is very low, but it's a cash flow business. So if you guys are just looking for something to make cash with, not necessarily, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, but you guys are just, trying to make some cash, then retail arbitrage is gonna be for you. Now, if you guys are looking to, do, more profit and sustainability, long-term, like long-term business, wholesaling and then getting into private label, for brand building and stuff like that. And wholesaling is definitely the best way we feel to make $100,000 in profit, just because those brands are already there. You're already wholesaling them. You're within Amazon's terms of service. You guys aren't having to circumvent all this stuff. You don't have to go to Walmart. You're going right directly to the source. You do have to do a little bit more work, but it is what it is. If you guys don't want to do the work, then hey, I can't force you to do the work, but I highly recommend that you guys go that route, get into wholesaling. So that being said, man, make sure you guys are safe. You make sure you guys are being smart, and just do the stuff that you're supposed to do. All right. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Oh wait, no, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys know what to do. Get into the free Facebook group below. You shouldn't have to tell you all that stuff, but I still do. I love you guys, man. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.